Nate shares how his hunger to learn has taken him on a journey he never expected. His speech title, Yearn to Learn, will be 5 to 7 minutes in length. Please welcome Nate Fournier.
My purpose in life is to show and teach people how to make the world a better place. To reduce hunger, poverty, and depression through the teachings of real estate, permaculture, and personal development. To become a master communicator and leader. To continually learn, grow, and experience life to the fullest. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was raised by a single mother who is an incredible woman. She was an entrepreneur. She owned her own hair salon, and she had to work 60+ hours a week just to keep food on the table and a roof over our heads. She did the best that she could, but because she was working so often, my brother and I really had to figure a lot of things out on our own. This requirement instilled a sense of curiosity of the world within me, and really created this drive within me to always seek answers and to learn on my own. This drive to learn allowed me to excel in high school. I went to vocational high school where I studied machine design and drafting. I graduated third in my class, was able to move on to WPI, get my bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and the minor in aerospace. And I really wanted to make an impact in the world. I love to create things and solve problems and come up with ideas to make life more efficient. And I always had a yearning to incorporate some way to make the environment healthier as well. But as soon as I got into the real world, sitting in the cubicle, I realized pretty quickly that I wasn't going to be able to do that working for the man in this little tiny space. So I decided to broaden my mind and search for answers and absorb different ideas from other places. I started that journey by subscribing to Audible, and I became addicted to audiobooks. The first year after I graduated college, I listened to 56 audiobooks. Basically all of them were nonfiction, personal development type of books, and it was like having a personal mentor for each one who was the expert, absolute masterclass in their field, teaching me one-on-one how to think positively and become a successful person, how to be financially intelligent, how to be emotionally intelligent, how to be an effective leader. And I just sat back and absorbed so much of this information. But there were 3 topics that I came across, happened to stumble upon, that changed my life forever. The first one was permaculture. The second one was real estate investment. And the third one is personal development. Permaculture is short for permanent agriculture. You can think of it also as food forestry or edible landscaping. It's a way of working with rather than against nature. You can imagine taking a small parcel of your backyard, nice grassy backyard, and planting 100 different fruit and nut trees and shrubs. It could be as small as a ½ acre. You could have walnut, hazelnut, apple, pear, peach, plum, raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, rhubarb, and asparagus, all in this mess, this forest. When you look a little bit closer, every single thing is edible. It's a regenerative ecosystem that builds healthy soil and creates healthy, nutritious food for you and your family. I became enthralled with this subject. I ended up signing up for an extensive online course, and I became a certified permaculture designer. I almost quit my job right then and there and created an edible landscaping company. But after looking at the business model and the financials, the economics seemed bleak. So I continued to learn and stayed in my engineering role. The next most valuable thing that I learned was real estate investing. The book was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And it took all these different tidbits of financial advice I had heard from all these different experts and boiled it all down to the one simple fact that more wealth has been created for more people in real estate than any other industry. I was sold. I signed up for a local real estate investment coaching guru program for $60,000. I took out 12 credit cards, maxed them all out, balance transferred, and dove in head first. That was 4 years ago. I've since flipped 7 houses, and I now own 6 rental properties. This allowed me to quit my engineering role and take up a salesman position for an installation company. This new role allowed me to work on my communication skills, my leadership, marketing, and sales skills, which I never got sitting in the cubicle. It allowed me more time to join organizations such as Toastmasters, Business Networking International, and become an executive board member on my local rugby team. My goal is to create super insulated, net zero energy, affordable apartment complexes with integrated edible landscapes that offer resources such as libraries and courses on personal development and financial intelligence. My idea is to fulfill that base of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is food, shelter, and energy. Once those needs are met, we can then think higher and climb that ladder of Maslow's hierarchy to reach the pinnacle, which is self-actualization and achieving one's full potential. Personal development has been the overarching theme of my life for a very long time. And it saddens me to realize how few people make it a commitment in their life to reflect on themselves and think about what it is that they truly want to do and what they're passionate about. And it's so sad to see how many people just work jobs they hate just to put food on the table and a roof over their heads. This mindset of personal development, continuous improvement, and lifelong learning has created the person I am today, and I cannot wait to see where it takes me in the future. Mr. Toastmaster.